to this district play game for the Straight Jesuit Fighting Crusaders take on Foster. I am John Kogan. I'm here with my partners Luke Twardowski and Eli Chabet, and we are ready for a great district play game here. Straight Jesuit is 18-8 and here to face the 15-7 Foster. This game will be a major factor in determining who will be district champions. As we start off, Foster gets the ball. Number 3 passes it to number 22 down the field. He puts it up in the paint. Number 5 scores the first points of the game. So now here comes number 4 for Straight Jesuit, Justin Thomas, the junior, one of the major leaders on this team. Now Evan Vong, a major player in last week's game, led them to a win. Now Justin Thomas, guarded by number 5, passes it to third Dutton Lewis, who passes it down to Alex Hughes, who's driving in the paint, has Thomas near half court, gets a screen from Hughes. Thomas, driving, puts up a mid-range shot of his own. It's off, and it's rebounded by Foster. All right, I'm going to give a chance to let my fellow commentators get some words in.
Thank you, John, for coming here for a second here. And I want to point out, as Vong almost strips it out there, you were right. He was a major player, dropping 15 in the victory last week. Been a huge part of this team. Of course, love having that two-guard dominate.
Yeah, him along with Peyton George scored 15 points in a very hard-fought battle against Ailey Taylor. So now Justin Thomas brings it up the floor. All right, now let me introduce you to our other commentator, Eli Chabet. Eli, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great today, and I had a chance to catch up with Coach earlier before the tip-off, and he told me the 3 keys are defense, rebounding, and keeping pace, and that's what they've been trying to do this first quarter.
That's been a key for them all year. Now Peyton George, number 15, guarded by number 10. So now Dutton Lewis at the top of the key, passes it down to Hughes. Hughes, guarded by number 22, Foster. Hughes, driving. Puts one up and he's fouled. Oh no, that'll be a travel call. And so Foster will take the ball right back. All right, currently it is a 2-0 game for Foster. It is a big district play game. Straight Jesuit is 18-8, Foster is 15-7. And this is gonna be one of those games that we look back on at the end of the year and say, this is a major determining factor on who's gonna win the district title.
Absolutely.
Number 5 for Foster, has it at the wing, guarded by Vong. 5, gets it to number 10, that's gonna be Cash Davis. Major player in their win over Ailey Taylor last week. Number 3, driving into the paint, passes it to number 15, who's guarded by Dutton Lewis. Number 3, in the corner, shoots up a 3. That one is off and rebounded by Peyton George. And Vong brings it up the floor. Vong, driving to the paint, has second thoughts and moves back up to the wing. Number 22, guards him. He's driving to the paint, has nothing, passes it back to Dutton Lewis, puts up a mid-range, and it's in and out of the rim. And so now Foster on the counterattack. Number 15 driving to the paint, pass it to the corner. That'll be number 5. Number 3 at the top of the key, wide open, pump fakes, driving to the paint, shoots up a mid-range. It's off, rebounded by Foster. Number 5 puts it back up, and it's in.
Fast place here. Love to see the chemistry on both sides. We talked to Coach Amoroso earlier. He said it's a key factor in Jesuits' win tonight. The chemistry has never been higher for this young team.
Justin Thomas, the junior, puts up a mid-range shot, and it's in. A great mid-range shot by Justin Thomas. It's now 2-4, but a long-range pass by Foster. It gets to number 10, Cash Davis, who had the ball blocked, but it looks like a foul will be called. And now Foster will head to the line for the first free throws of the night. All righty, Eli. Could you explain that shooting foul there, that call by the referee?
Absolutely right there. He had the ball, and our player tried to play the ball. Unfortunately, he missed and got his hands, and that's a shooting foul right there.
You got to make sure you get all the ball there.
Yeah, you can only hit the ball. You can't miss.
So now number 10, Cash Davis.
Green Giant.
During these free throws, we'd like to point out some of the cool colorways guys on the floor have. See Evan Vong with the...
I think they're rocking the same shoes there.
Yeah, him and Peyton George rocking the highlighters. So now Dutton Lewis, inbound pass to Justin Thomas. And Dutton Lewis brings it up. The senior is guarded at half court, needs to get the ball away. Thomas avoids a 5-second violation. Vong trying to drive in from the corner. It looks like he might have stepped out of bounds, and he did. It'll be Foster ball. And so far this first quarter, it's early on, but it's been all Foster as they currently lead 2-6. So now number 3 for Foster. Brings it up the court, guarded by number 4, Justin Thomas. Foster has definitely been looking forward to this game. Both teams ranked very highly, and that ball is stolen by Darren Dutton Lewis. He got his hand in there and poked the ball away. It's not Justin Thomas, guarded by number 22. Driving to the paint, a nasty move. And puts up a layup, but it's off. That ball was rebounded by Foster, but Dutton Lewis got a good grip of it, and that will be a jump ball. And it looks like it'll be going to
Jesuit.
Foster.
I'm wrong. My bad. That one's
Can't
on me.
predict everything.
Don't worry, I read that call wrong as well.
So now Foster will bring it up the floor. Number 3, full court press by Justin Thomas. Number 3 for Foster, Patterson. Passes it to Davis at the wing. Davis looking, back to Patterson in the corner. Now guarded by Peyton George, driving to the top of the keys, number 22. He's gonna drive to the paint on Hughes, puts up a mid-range layup, and that is in. Very solid shot there. It is now 2-8. So now Dunn Lewis brings it up the floor. Gets it to Peyton George. He gets it to Hughes at the top of the key. Hughes, the 6'7" forward, passes it to Thomas. Thomas making some nice moves. Thomas loses the ball for a second, gets it back, and the ball gets away from Hughes. He tried to pass it back to him at the top of the key, but it got a little bit away from him. And so now it'll be a backcourt violation in Foster's ball. Number 10 for Strict Jesuit comes onto the floor. Johan Escobar, the junior.
Right here, you know, Sheikh Jesuit's letting the game get away from them. It's only a 6-point deficit. Still 4 minutes left playing the first. Just have to get your mind back in the game here. That's what they've been trying to do.
Number 3 guarded by Thomas. Halfway. Number 10, Davis, guarded by George. And the ball down to number 22 is stolen, and Strict Jesuit has it. Justin Thomas leading the counterattack. Gets it to Escobar. At the top of the key, he's going to drive to the paint. Back to Thomas, pump fake, driving to the paint again. Passes it out to the wing for Vaughn for 3. That ball is off and rebounded by Foster. Foster on the counter. Number 10, Davis, guarded by Escobar. Number 10 for Jesuit. It looks like a foul will be called as now Chris Davis looked like he was going to the free throw line, but instead it will be an inbound pass. Number 3 for Foster, Patterson, will inbound the ball. Now here we go, Patterson looking for somebody. He gets it to Davis in the corner. Davis driving, pass it down in the paint to a man. It's off and rebounded by Straight Jesuit. Justin Thomas with the rebound. A foul will be called. And Straight Jesuit will have a chance to inbound here. Escobar to inbound.
Sorry, I'm going to say, this offense runs through Justin Thomas. We've seen this kid in the gym almost every free period, every community time he has. He's constantly running. It's awesome to see the trust they put in this young guard.
Yeah, he was a sophomore last year and was a major player in the undefeated district title, and now he's a junior. Escobar for 3. It is off and rebounded by Foster. But now he's a junior. He's taking on a major role in leading this team. Number 3 for Foster. Patterson lays it up, fouled, and it will not go in. And so now Patterson will head to the line.
Yeah, a bit of unnecessary contact there by Thomas on the lay-in, but right there they've been using a great Jesuit offense. They've been great at pick and rolls. Problem is they just need to capitalize on it. They need to be able to be taking more shots and not spending as much time just dribbling around and going nowhere.
The first free throw is up and it is off and in and out. Unfortunate.
Very physical game so far. Both teams playing aggressive defense. We're only 5 minutes in. We've only seen 10 points scored. See if that keeps up later on in the game.
Yeah, last game, at the end of the first quarter, it was 8-10 against Ailey Taylor. It was a very defensive battle. Eventually, Straight Jesuit pulled away with a great offensive performance in the second half. The second free throw is up and it is good. But yeah, so far, they're letting it slip away from them. How long is it needed? So now here we go. Escobar to Davis at the wing. Oh, excuse me, to Thomas at the wing. Dunn Lewis to George. George making some nice moves, gets a solid screen from Dunn Lewis. The pass to Vong in the corner. Vong driving. Back to George at the wing. He drives to the paint, puts him in mid-range. It's blocked. Oh, it looks like a foul will be called. And Peyton George will head to the line.
Yep, caught too much of the hand there, and you know, great possession there by George. Able to find the open man, able to keep getting separation when he need to.
Yeah, one thing I noticed when I was calling the game last week against Ailey Taylor, a lot of these guys were too afraid to create open space and create their own shots. Right there, we saw George create his own shot there, and it led to hopefully an opportunity for 2 points. His first free throw is off. And hopefully he'll get an opportunity to make this next one here. Davis is subbed out now for Foster. Number 21, Moore, comes in. So as Eli, me and Luke pointed out earlier, Peyton George and Evan Vong are wearing the exact same shoes, and they are both very much highlighter colored.
Have you noticed the second highlighter into the court?
Yeah, it looks like Escobar also has highlighter colored shoes, not as vibrant, but still similar colors. So now Foster on the counterattack. George's second free throw was good. It is now 3-9. Foster trying to get something good here. Patterson for three. It is off, but rebounded by Foster. Number 21 more puts it in. And now Escobar to inbound to Vong. Vong leading the counterattack. Guarded by 21. Vong lays it up, off, rebounded by Foster. Now the full court pass to number 5, who passed it wide open as number 21 for three, and it is good. And it looks like a timeout will be called.
Jesuit is struggling inside the paint tonight, guys. I don't know if y'all noticed, they've not gotten, it seems like, a single rebound yet.
No, absolutely. They've been getting outmatched in the paint. They haven't been able to make their layups. They just need to work on their jump shot, I think, a bit more.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a big man battle here in this game, at least early on. It's currently 3-13. Jesuit down a whole 10 points here in this first quarter. They still have a lot of time to make things up, but they definitely have a lot of work to do.
What do you think's been going wrong for them so far? I mean, other than the rebound, I feel like they've just been missing their shots wide open.
I mean, overall, just great defense from Foster. I mean, Eli, what do you think? I've seen a lot of great big man play by Foster. What do you think?
Absolutely. When it comes to the guards, they've been driving into the paint. They just haven't had a clean look at it. They haven't been able to get enough separation. There's always been a defender right in front of them, and it's just hard to score in those circumstances consistently.
Alrighty. So here we go. Jesuit called their first time out of the game. Caught their breath a little bit. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. It is 3-13. Thomas bringing it up the floor. Guarded by number 5, Thomas. Looking for some space. Driving to the paint. Puts up a layup. It is blocked, but a foul. Justin Thomas now heads to the line.
Always finds a way to get to the basket. He always gets the step he wants. Pure talent right there.
Looks like number 0 for Jesuit. Tucker Shannon has been subbed on the floor, the sophomore.
Yeah, right here, what's noticed is they have a number of guards and more small forwards instead of a dedicated big on the floor right now.
Matthew Edwards comes on the floor now in replacement for Peyton George. Matthew Edwards, he's got some cool shoes on.
Thomas has some cool shoes on.
Oh yeah, he does. The second free throw is up and it is good. It is now 4-13. Another thing that Jesuit I've been noticing is they haven't been making the free throw opportunities that they've been getting. Oh, number 3 gets Shannon to stutter step, but he is trapped in the corner. Passes out wide to number 21, guarded by Edwards. Now to 12, guarded by Thomas. 5 in the corner, guarded by Escobar. Looking for somebody. Back to 21 in the wing. Back to the corner. Down the paint to number 13, puts it up, and it is off, rebounded by Dunn Lewis. And now Jesuit has an opportunity to get right back in this game with a good run. Shannon driving to the paint, loses handle of the ball to Dunn Lewis, to Escobar in the corner. Escobar driving, and he loses the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Foster's ball. 1:17 remaining.
That's a rough one there. Tough mistake. But we're seeing more that we like. We saw them, they made the mistakes. They lost the ball. They were able to get back. They were getting the rebounds. Good defense on the fast break. They were trapping them in the corner down there.
I will say this, usually like to see Jesuit take control of the pace of the game, but Foster clearly has their hands on the controls right now. Let's see if they can turn that around.
12 in the corner, driving on Dunn Lewis. Just heaves a pass way in the backcourt. It is saved by Foster, but it looks like they will call a backcourt violation on them anyway. It seemed to me like 21 saved it, but it will be Jesuit's ball.
Yeah, the ball hit the line as it bounced out a bit before it, so that'll be a backcourt.
Alex Hughes back into the game.
Got joined by the soccer team, guys. Got some good fans in the stands.
Love to see the guys supporting all the other teams. Edwards hands it off to Thomas, who inbound the ball. Thomas driving into the paint, trying to create his own shot. Hughes at the top of the key. Back to Thomas. Thomas driving again. To the corner is Escobar for 3. And it is, off, almost rebounded by Edwards, and it goes out of bounds. 47 seconds remaining here in this first quarter.
It's a brutal miss. Brutal.
Yeah, there have been some uncharacteristic mistakes by this Jesuit team so far that need to be addressed in the quarter break.
For sure, especially against a district opponent like this. I haven't really gotten a touch on it, but Jesuit is currently 3-1 in district play. And in a competitive district like this against teams like Foster or 15-7, you need to win these district games. So now here comes number 13 for Foster on Hughes. Now 12. Thomas guards him. 20 at the wing, wide open for 3. It's good. Another very solid 3 there by Foster. It is now 4-16 with 22 seconds remaining. Thomas brings it up the floor. Looking for something to happen. Thomas drives to the paint. Wide open is Edwards for 3 in the corner, and it's good. Matthew Edwards with a very solid 3 with 3 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Foster just heaves one up as the last shot of the quarter. It is off, and so we head to the second quarter. Foster leads it 16-7. All righty, guys. So, first quarter is in the books. What did you guys see from both sides?
You know, from Jesuit, it's been a lack of execution. They've been playing well. They just haven't been finishing. And also, Foster hasn't been playing perfect. We've seen backcourt violations from both teams. Foster's been missing their threes as well. Haven't been getting every rebound possible. But they're still a decent bit ahead of Jesuit because they just haven't been executing.
All right. So I want to come in and say here, I totally agree there. Foster has had control of this tempo the entire game. They've run it. They've had their hands on the keyboard. Jesuit doesn't like that. We've talked earlier. They have a great coaching staff. But I have faith in Coach Ambrose to turn this around. So I think the question now doesn't become, can Jesuit come back? It turns into, can Foster hold them off?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've seen overall, I think the defensive performances from both teams have been very solid. It's just that Jesuit hasn't been getting as many rebounds and using their big men. So the full effectiveness that Foster has in this game. But overall, still got a lot of game left. I'm excited. All righty. 17-6 now as we head into the second quarter.
John, what would you say would be a key to this game for them in the second quarter?
I would say just make sure this first quarter doesn't demoralize you. You got to make sure that you rebound, well, both literally and figuratively, and that you just keep playing how you've been playing all year.
All right, John, I'm going to come in and take over for a little bit and give you a good chance to rest. Thomas up the court now, pushing in. He's got Vaughn in the corner, doesn't need him. He's going to fire out. There he wants a foul. It will be hit out of bounds by Foster. Thomas excelling at that one single drive. Like Eli said, they love running that pick and roll offense. See what Hughes does. Fires it back. Thomas into TDL, hook shot. Got it. Rebound goes to Foster. They're going to push up, but a great push by George slows the offense down. Passing out here, number 10 looks around, can't get inside. TDL on him. George slows down the offense. Foster from the edge. Mid-range shot, double team from the arc. Oh, it's just out. Thomas setting the table. Quick pass, Peyton George, corner 3. Oh, he missed it. Back up the court now. 21 looking around. Both teams running at full speed. He's got a little bit of room. Blocked by Taryn Dutton-Lewis. Out again from the wing. And he missed. Jesuit finally gets a rebound.
That's the big man play we've been looking for Jesuit. Darren Dutton-Lewis with a very solid block.
No kidding. Thomas finding out what he wants to do with it. He's got double team now. Finally pushing in. Can he get it? Oh!
In and out.
Thomas gets his own rebound. The foul.
Oh no, oh no, oh yes.
Unrelenting effort by Justin Thomas. And he gets an extra shot too. Wow. Eli, what'd you see there?
That was really impressive. He was able to get his rebounds. That's 3 rebounds in the second quarter already. So he had 2 on the defensive side. Right there, you know, that's the execution we're talking about. Thomas has 5 of the Jesuits' 9 points. He's their leading offensive engine. Let's see if he can add a couple more.
The offense definitely runs through him. The shot is no good. On the defensive side of the ball, it's the senior Theron Dutton-Lewis, who actually isn't on the court right now. But they also run this team very well. Vaughn kind of getting crossed up, not gonna lie. Passing in, Hughes. Hughes darting on the mid-range. Floater doesn't go. Rebound is not gonna happen. It's out of bounds, and Jesuit's ball. Coming out, they've had not a bad push from Jesuit. They get a shot to really capitalize on the mistakes.
Absolutely.
Up the court now, Justin Thomas. He looks tired.
Been in the game all night.
Thomas looking around to George. He's got Vaughn if he needs him. He says, I don't need him. I'm going to go myself, but it won't work. Foster's got an already heavy push. Let's see what he can do with it here. Pushing inside, passing out, wing 3. Got it! A great shot. He's hit 2 of those tonight. Jesuit needs to start guarding it. 9-19 in Foster's favor. Thomas looking around, pushing, not getting what he wants. They wanted him to step out, not gonna happen. Vaughn, hit a long 3, and he missed it. And George can't get the rebound.
Yeah, right here, you know, they've been having a lot of quick possessions. That wears you out when you have to get right back on defense instantly.
3 again. Oh, bring the umbrella. Foster.
That'll wear you
Wow.
out as well. Right now, Jesuit needs to do something to fix this. They're letting number 10 fly loose. They can't get their layups in.
Yeah, Cash Davis, he was a major contributor in their win last week. And I mean, right there, that was just an incredible shot by him. He was guarded. And overall, it just, unluckily, is that a word?
Yeah,
Unluckily, I did something.
Unluckily, it just went in.
Yeah, you know, he's their second leading scorer right behind Patterson, number 3. And those two guys are gonna have to be people they watch. That white boy has a little bit of motion, they say.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
All right. And we're back now.
Jesuit down 13 points. It's a 22-9 game.
Thomas still in the game, hasn't gone out. I think they're gonna try and get him to cut the lead a bit more before they pull him.
Yeah, for sure. This team runs through him. You want to have your leaders on the court as long as you possibly can, especially when you're down like this.
Jesuit after timeout, they have a chance to control the tempo. Let's see if they can do it. Thomas calling plays to Dutton Lewis. Pushing. Can he get to the rim? Not happy where he is. Gives it to Hughes. Hughes out to Thomas. Thomas, he's going to go in. Passing out. George has an open 3, but he can't sink it. And Foster, oh, an unnecessary pass, but he gets away with it. Up the court. He's looking for Davis. The 3. Got it. It wasn't Davis. It was Tyro. It was Bateman. Bateman. That was on me. 25-9. It has been all Foster all night. Thomas pushing in. Got a man. The sophomore. Spins and mids. Not it. But the rebound is tipped out. Jesuits ball.
That's the lucky break they may need. They've been getting killed by the 3 so far all tonight. They have been making their 2s. Not a great way to win.
I think it's going to go the other way, Eli. Looks like maybe a change of call after a quick little review. Davis will punch this one in, and here we go. 4:41 left in the quarter. Pushing up. Patterson. That's his teammate. Trying to find that open wing shot. A mid-range from the free throw line. It's no good. Shanahan's got it. Thomas. Jesuit on the counterattack. Let's see what they can do. A little bit of cross-up action. Shanahan from the 3. It's left. Gets a good rebound for Escobar. He wants his own room. Not going to get it. Oh, they want the travel call. Not going to have it there. Dutton Lewis has it. Jesuit needs a reset button. They might have it. Thomas. Can't believe they still have the ball.
They find a way.
2. It's no good, but a foul on number 3. That's Patterson.
Justin Thomas drawing the foul there, going to the line again. And I mean, so far, it's just not going Jesuit's way. But again, Eli, like we said, sometimes you just need these type of calls to go in your favor, and you can turn the game around.
Absolutely. You know, Jesuit hasn't been playing 16 points less. It's the fact that they've missed incountable layups. They've missed, I'll say, around 5 or 6 free throws. This could be a close game. Right now, Foster's on a 6-0 run. They're going to need to shorten that.
Well, honestly, I think Cash Davis is on a 6-0 run right now. As Thomas sinks his shot, he now had 60% of the team's points.
Great stat.
Great stat. Hey, man, simple math.
You know?
Simple math.
Get down to the basics. That's what Jesuit needs.
I wish I was that good at math.
Thomas's next shot does fall, so it's a 25-11 lead for Foster. Jesuit playing a bit of a full court press now with 3:55 left in the half.
That's what Jesuit likes to do. They like to put a lot of pressure on the opposing team, especially when they're down.
Davis has it again. You know he's a shooter. Gets around the pass. It's knocked out. Who's got the ball? Oh, it's going to go Foster's way. Excuse me. Great push there. Three-headed monster of Bateman, Patterson, and Davis has killed Jesuit tonight. Davis to Patterson. Thomas does not want him getting that uncontested shot. There's the pick and roll. Spin move. Pushing in outside. Tyrone trying to find his room. Out to Bateman. There's a bit of a pressure. 2 men on him. The shot, not in. Hoping for the rebound. They don't get it. Foster's press is good, but a great pass. Thomas to George. George up to Shannon. The sophomore 3. Oh, it misses. He gets his own rebound. Oh, he can't finish it. Oh, Dalton Lewis has it now. To Shanahan, come on. Passing out, and that's too short. Jesuit unable to benefit there. To Tyrone. Dalton Lewis punched it out. George on a dive. Bateman's got it. He wants a foul, doesn't get it. Pushing in, Escobar on Davis, and he got it. Patterson nails it. What a sequence.
Jeez, right? It's just all going wrong right now.
I mean, lots of hustle shown by both teams, but Foster seems to have the edge.
27-11. Dalton Lewis looking around to Shanahan, the sophomore, pressured early in one of his young games. Thomas fires. He's the only thing working right now for the Jesuit sideline.
You know, Amoroso wanted to talk about pace.
Davis missed the shot. The putback is good in the end. One on Davis, not Cash. A brutal sequence for Jesuit. Sorry, Eli, I didn't mean to cut you off. What's going on there?
No worries. Amoroso talked about pace, and right now when you're down 16, it seems like you need to run pace. Seems like you need to be running full speed, finding whatever you can. But that's not what you need to do. You need to slow it down, be able to figure out what's going on.
Cade Payton and Peyton George subbed in the game for Straight Jesuit. Some more guys on the floor. We get to look at some even more cool shoes.
Yeah. This is... I wish I was better at identifying shoes. This would be a great night.
Yeah. Looks like Cade Payton's got some really nice teal-colored shoes. It's there, and Dalton Lewis's first free throw is good.
Not bad shot at all. Sorry for any technical difficulties we've had, by the way. Stream cart misbehaving a little bit right now. We're doing the best we can. And thank you to our producing crew, Stanley Vo and Jaden up there. They're running the main cam. And, of course, our good friend Thomas Carville right next to us as Dalton Lewis bangs number 2. Well, the lead is now cut in half, 15 to 30. Foster has a nice lead with 1:51.5.
Try not to kick the Ethernet cable.
Pushing up, looking for his room. Finds Patterson, 3 ball, it's good. Unbelievable. Jesuit has no answer for the firing squad that is Foster. Thomas can't get it to go. Tip, that's going to be out, and that will be Foster's ball. No, that's sorry, it's out on Foster, my bad.
No worries. And right here, you know, if I had to say one specific thing for defense that Jesuit needs to be doing, it's where they set screens around the arc. They need to get past it and start contesting the threes more. You're letting the leading scorer get a wide open 3. That's not a recipe for winning.
No kidding. Vong from mid-range. Ooh, in the well.
Vong's a sharp shooter. It's what he pulled out last game, and now he's pulling it out here again.
If he gets hot, Jesuit could have a huge chance of this. Inside, there's no one there. There's the pass. Peyton George, the great defense, but it's not good. Davis puts it in.
Great recovery defense there by Straight Jesuit, but it just wasn't enough.
60 seconds on the clock. Jesuit down, 17-35 from deep. Nylon! Justin Thomas.
He's definitely got his takeover badge on right now.
Spin move. Patterson, he's got Vong in a mixer, and he hits the 2. Teams now trading blows like a heavyweight fight.
38 seconds remaining.
Pushing up here. The energy in the room, you can feel it. Thomas finds the man. Can he get inside? Pass it on Lewis. Oh, what a move! Oh, the team chemist through the roof right now. 20 seconds left.
Defense is tiring. Offense is exploding right now.
Both teams falling on the press. He's got to get over the line. He does. Wait, did he get it in time? Oh, that foul on Vong.
Yeah, it looks like he grabbed Patterson's jersey.
Let's send this over to the rules expert, Eli Chabet.
Holding.
Absolutely, I did. I did see a grab on his jersey right there as he tried to pull away. So this will be an inbound pass.
Thank you. 12.3. Jesuit down 37-22. Inbound pass by Tobar. Vong quickly pushing on Patterson. 10 seconds. Clock running down. Pushing in from free throw. No good. Rebounded. Didn't have time. No foul called. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's tough there.
With 2.1 seconds remaining in this first half. I mean, just letting up points like that, possibly, it's not something you want to have going into the second half.
No kidding. No kidding.
When you're down 15, every point matters. When you get towards the end,
Sorry, my bad.
You're fine. When you get towards the end, difference between a 3 and a 2 could cost you a game.
Davis on him here. First shot is good. We got 2 guys last name Davis here. What do we calling this one the fake Davis?
Well, I mean, they're both making an impact on this game.
No kidding.
All right, let's see. One's is Cash Davis.
We know that's for sure.
With how he shoots, we can call him Cash.
Yeah.
2.1. Shot is up. It is no good. Jesuit. Can Thomas get off a magic shot? Oh! For a second there, it felt possible, but it's a brutal blow. Jesuit down 16. Heading into the second half. Any insights on y'all?
Yeah, I definitely have some insights. I mean, so far, it's been a very hard-fought game, but specifically for Foster, they've been very physical, and Straight Jesuit just hasn't been able to drive through, finishing layups. Free throws are definitely going to be a major talking point, especially for Coach Amoroso, because that's probably going to be the major difference in this game. And overall, I mean, it's just been a very physical game, especially for Foster. They've been out-rebounding Straight Jesuit. They've been more physical than Straight Jesuit. Overall, the second half, I think the major point that Coach Amoroso is going to make to the Straight Jesuit guys is physicality.
Absolutely. You know, I'm going to say you just stole all the talking points. That was a great analysis there. But absolutely, I think they've left, I'll say, 13 to 16 points on the board by not getting boards, by not scoring off the board. Oh, that's the audio. But absolutely, they need to push through. They need to be more physical. They need to finish. And, you know, normally when you're down like that, you say, all right, slow it down, stop playing panicky. But they have such talented playmakers. They have such great chemistry that they're able to speed it up like they did.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. Hold up, give me a second here. So, I mean, it's just been, the way they've been playing Jesuit, they haven't, guys, it's so hard. This team runs on the bigs. I'll be honest, I'll say it. This team runs through Darren Dunn-Lewis, they run through Justin Thomas, and they just haven't been able to really use him that way. Now, I mean, obviously, Justin's been balling out, but I think one person that I think really needs to turn on, Evan Vaughn. 2 points in the first half. He's come off a great night. If they can get him going, he's a real momentum spark for this team.
He's for sure one of the best shooters on this team, and in a game where Foster has been killing you on the perimeter shooting, you need a guy who can get you back in this game with threes, and Vong, he's just not getting enough space. They got to get him, create more space for him. He also needs to create more shots. One thing I saw towards the end of the first half, Dunn-Lewis had a elbow jumper. Now, obviously, you don't want to take low percentage shots, but he had space. He just didn't take the shot. I mean, Eli, what do you think? Do you think that there should be more shot creation by these guys?
Absolutely. You know, they need to be able, you know, we've seen them have the talent. We've seen them do it night after night this season. They just need to be able to gang open. And, like, their shot creation hasn't been horrible. They just need to finish more. I will say, shout out to Tucker Shannon. I've noticed he's been having a great night tonight for coming off the bench. He's been able to get some points in the clutch, and when they need to, they're on.
I'd say there, I think the keys, let's try to create like some keys to the win for each team. I think the first thing for Jesuit, hit the free throws. Y'all left 7 points on the board by just missing your free throws. They hit those 3 throws. It's a 31-38 game, and you're going into halftime with a much different attitude. Hit the free throws. Number 2, John, you've already said it, rebounds, man. You gotta get them. Gotta get them.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of a hard thing to do, especially when, like, I mean, Foster, they got some really tall dudes. I mean, but you need to rely on guys like Alex Hughes and Dunn-Lewis, who are really high up there to get those balls. Like, they're just getting tipped away. It's really just something that definitely Amoroso is going to talk to his guys about during halftime. But yeah, I do want to talk about a positive, though. I mean, Straight Jesuit all year, I think I've seen, is that the stamina for all of these guys is just immensely high. So, I mean, we saw towards the end of that first half, Foster's kind of started to run out of steam. You saw guys like Evan Vong and Justin Thomas just playing full court defense all night. Eli, do you think that that's going to be able to carry over to the second half?
I don't think so. I think I wouldn't be surprised if we see Justin Thomas start out and then get pulled pretty quickly to let him rest and come back in the fourth. Because, you know, we saw him getting tired towards the end. He had a spark of energy right at the very end. But playing full court, especially on Patterson, that's a difficult task for anyone, especially the guy who you want your entire offense running through as well.
Now, how about Patterson, man? He's had an incredible first half. He's basically just been engineering this entire Foster offense. Him and Cash Davis both just making their impact known throughout this entire game. Luke, what do you think Street Jesuit has to do to stop guys like Patterson and Cash?
Breaking down what they've been doing, it's creating this space. Like, you're right. You can't, I think it comes down to, you can't have double team on both of them. And it's hard to say, pick one guy. Right now, I would say that's Patterson. Patterson's been creating the space, and Davis has been drilling the three. So if I'm Jesuit, I'm going in that locker room. Maybe I'm saying, Justin, your guy's Patterson, and we're going to have Peyton, you're going to help him out whenever he comes by, but we're not going to have these two dudes at the same time, because it's unrealistic. And when that happens, you let Tyrone, you let Bateman, and you let the other Davis, you let them have the paint. So I think for Jesuit, it's going to be double teaming Patterson, and I mean, honestly, Davis can't hit all night, can he?
I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, he's been playing really well. Eli, what do you have to say?
I just want to ask this. Would you maybe put Vong on Patterson? We saw them doing that towards the end. And just to make it so that Thomas isn't chasing after someone all night, just to keep him fresh for more offensive plays. Again, just a couple more possessions.
I also agree with you. That's a great point you make. You don't want, obviously, I don't expect Thomas to come out after halftime. I expect him to be on the bench because man played the entire first half. He played a great first half. But a lot of that energy, you're right, spent running around playing this cat and mouse game. That's energy wasted there. So I think, yeah, maybe you put Vong on there. You put someone who's going to move a little bit less. You talked about Tucker Shannon. Maybe he comes off the bench to guard him there too.
Absolutely. John, if you were Coach Amorosa, what would you have said to them at halftime?
Oh, for sure. You just gotta play more physical. Now, I may not know the ins and outs of high school basketball, but one thing I know from my 8th grade basketball years was you gotta be physical. Even if you're the smaller guy, you gotta always make sure you're fighting for the ball no matter what your size is. And I mean, so far, we've seen that Foster, they've got some really big dudes, but you need guys, like I said earlier, Dunn Lewis and Hughes, these big dudes, they need to really make their impact known in the paint. I mean, you know, you just need guys to overall just not let the ball get poked away from them where they're going up for rebounds. I mean, so far we've just been seeing that a lot. That's how Foster keeps on getting them. They just kind of poke it away from Street Jesuit when they have it in their hands. So I think the biggest thing that Morosa's going to have to talk about is physicality, because, I mean, you also see, like, Thomas drives into the lane, he drives into the guy, but he's not going through him enough and just can't get the layup in.
Absolutely. And I want to circle back to something you said, Luke, during the game as it went, was Amorosa talked about how pace was super important for him. Right now, Foster has been controlling the pace, as you said, and they're going to need to change that. There's something called ATOs, you know, after timeout plays. That's typically your best play you drawed up. That should be your certified bucket every time. And they just haven't been succeeding on their ATOs. They have to call a lot of timeouts.
Let's quickly run over Foster real quick. What have they been doing right, and what do they need to keep doing right?
You know, I think the best thing, you know, we've been talking about all the Jesuits' keys to success. It's basically the opposite for Foster. Sorry, not the opposite. It's basically continue to do what you do. You've been playing physical, keep out physicaling them. You've been letting Patterson run around, find the open man, do that. They've been getting crafty on the rebounds. They're getting shifty. You know, they need to keep doing what they're doing, John.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just the space creation. Patterson and guys like that have really been saying their big guys are getting really solid off-ball screens. Guys are getting open on the perimeter. But I think the biggest thing is that they've been shooting lights out. You can't let these guys, at least in the first half what we saw, you can't let these guys get open. When they have space, they're going to make the shot. So like you said earlier about Cash Davis, I mean, obviously, you just hope he can't make threes forever. But the way he's been playing, I don't know if you want to take that risk or not.
I honestly think that in the sequence we're at with Jesuit, getting out rebounded, have that extra guy in the paint might not affect you as much, and especially because if Davis misses that shot, I think it's honestly you're down to let's let this guy beat us. I think you have to be okay with letting him beat you, and if he misses that shot, we're gonna have the extra guy that we would have on him in the paint to get that rebound, which is what we need.
And I completely agree with you. You know, you just kind of have to hope at some point the shots just stop going in.
I mean, they started to stop going in. We saw that they had a hot streak towards the early second, but besides that, there was more, you know, off and on the three-point shots.
Alrighty. So, sorry for taking up you guys' entire halftime.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I for sure enjoyed it.
I definitely did.
It's like our first halftime show of the basketball season. Alrighty. So now second half basketball time here.
Oh, yeah.
And Foster will inbound.
Right here we have Evan Vong on the inbound. Patterson and Thomas, they are bringing Thomas out on Patterson coming out of half.
So sometimes you just need a halftime to rest up the entire way.
Bateman to the paint, and there's a foul on the layup attempt. Right there, that's not what they need coming out.
That's something we didn't talk about. Jesuit's also been fouling a lot. Maybe trying to be a little bit less physical. I know we talked about being more physical all halftime, but just got to be physical at the right time.
Absolutely. Court's all quiet. And that's why, because he's able to sink it. That was Davis again. So many Davises.
Yeah. All right, Eli. Thomas is back out on the floor. And I know both you and Luke both said that you didn't expect him to be out there. Second free throw is good. Do you agree with this decision, or do you think that you should give him some more time to rest, or do you think he's
I
more than
absolutely
capable?
agree with this decision. I think he needs to get out there. I think he needs to get some buckets quick and then rest. Here, in the paint, working, layup, and it's no good. There's another foul on Foster this time. Might have been Davis with the extra contact.
I'm a Bowen here, and I'm not going to say it. No disrespect to Justin. He's a great dude. I think you also, he played the entire first half. Maybe let him rest a little bit. You got to put more trust into guys like George and Vaughn, because you can't have relying on the same guy to carry your team all season.
Absolutely agree with you. The free throw is good.
But on the other hand, I also agree with this decision. You're down 40 to 23. You just need some guy to lead your team to get back into this to a position to win, and then hopefully maybe you sell them out and hopefully let the other guys take over.
Yeah, I don't think you let. I'm not saying like bring him in until you cut the lead. The other free throws good. I'm saying get it to a 10-point game and then bring him out. He's back up on Patterson with the full court press still, not letting him have any breathing room. All right, he's looking long. Bateman in the paint. Back to him. And there's another foul. Going Jesuit's way.
I believe that will be going Jesuit's way.
It is.
40-24 Foster.
Thomas, still the point guard, dictating the game. Notably, they're putting Patterson on Vaughn, not on Thomas. It's not a two-way street. High pass. Thomas reels it in. He's looking. Gets it. George. Three!
Oh, needed that.
That's a great one there. Driving George on Cash. Patterson, the three himself. Bang! Where's
Blow
that
for
umbrella
blow.
you had?
Pendulum swings both ways, unfortunately.
It's like
Thomas.
Newton's cradle.
Thomas bringing it back up. Screen, looking, dancing. Back to Dunn Lewis. Dunn Lewis to Vaughn. Bit of contact. Patterson guarding him. Out there. Vaughn driving in. And it's blocked and it's done. And something's wrong.
Timeout, maybe?
Maybe looks like the referees are discussing.
Making sure they know what's going on. Shout out to the refereeing crew. Able to catch up with them right before tip-off.
It's one of my favorite things about doing these streams.
Yeah.
They realize we're streaming, they come over here.
They make sure they're like,
They make sure we're not talking bad about
Yeah,
it. And
for
we're
sure.
not. We're not. We never are.
we're almost like the people who make sure they're on their best behavior.
It is out on Jesuit. It will be an inbound for Foster. George guarding Davis on the inbound. Out to Patterson. Thomas sticking with him. Patterson across half court. Davis at the three. Davis driving in. Midi. No good. Able to get the rebound. Thomas bringing it back up. Again, the screen. Patterson on Davis. Dunn Lewis at the top. And a high pass. Not able to reel it in. Hughes wasn't able to grab it.
Lucky fan got to hold the ball for a second.
I would have run out of here, man. Nothing's stopping you.
Patterson, guarded by Vaughn now. Patterson, fast break, loses the ball. There's a foul. Cool layup after, though.
Good finish. But
Eli, what type of a foul do you think that was?
The illegal kind.
there's a legal kind?
Well, yeah.
What's that called? Like playing the game fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Out to Patterson. Thomas on him. Patterson going to the right. Driving towards the top of the key. The mid-range. In and out. Rebound by Foster. And who's it going to be? Jesuit ball, I believe.
It's those second chance points we were talking about there. like, even though it doesn't go in, you're still giving Bateman a chance to hit that shot when it goes down. You got to get those rebounds when they fall down first shot.
Yeah, and that's the physicality element. You saw that a lot of Shoot Jesuit guys were around the ball, but Foster was just very physical and stopping them from getting the initial rebound.
The mid-range is in. Oh! Man, it's sitting at the edge of our seat for a little bit. Falling on Patterson. Patterson driving fast. Went outside the arch. Assessing his options. Throws it to the corner. Throws it to the mid-range. Bateman driving the mid-range. It's green! Just like George's shoes. Thomas has the ball. See, Foster is in full court pressing them. Jesuits get into their side easily. Loses the ball, but Hughes picks it up. And it's recovered.
Jump.
Patterson tried to steal it from Hughes. And it ended up being foul, but Jesuit ball nonetheless.
Very interesting point you're making there. Jesuit is pulling that full court press, and Foster's receiving it, and they're not even like, they're receiving the offense, and they're still in control pace of this game. Maybe there's something there with the way you're playing your defense that needs to be switched up.
Alex Hughes comes out for Luke George, another 6'7" forward.
We got a lot of tall guys.
I know. You could say they're big guys.
Dunn Lewis looking, working. What a move! Call him Akeem Olajuwon with the dream shake. Patterson. Vong on Patterson. He's looking, figuring it out. Crossing over. Moving through screens. Corner three! Out! George comes in, gets the rebound. Back to Thomas. Thomas cross half court. Top of the key, sizing up Patterson. Thomas driving, back out. Luke George this time, unrelated.
Huge opportunity.
Besides family lookalikes. Oh, blocked by Bateman.
Oh my gosh.
On Thomas's rebound.
I mean, wow.
Yikes, that was insane. What a block. As Thomas does sub out, although not on his own volition, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
Shannon comes into the game.
Now we're gonna see what the Jesuit offense looks like without Thomas in. Vong looking to rebound, gets it to Shannon, and Shannon loses it. Foster ball, hand back. Right here, we're gonna have to see if Jesuit can hold up. Obviously, they're on defense right now. But we're gonna see who's gonna guard Patterson. Vong, staying on him. Dancing back and forth. Looking. Bateman, the mid-range, bang! That's his bread and butter.
16-point lead for Foster, up 47-31. Jesuit trying to climb back with 3:43 left.
Vong has become their offense initiator. He's driving. Guarded by Bateman, 21. Back out Dunn Lewis. Dunn Lewis to Payne George. Looking, sizing him up, figuring out his options. Making sure they know what they want to do. George driving. Spin around, layup, out. And it's going Foster's way. Couldn't quite haul in the rebound. Right here, what do you think the key is for getting offensive success without Thomas?
I mean, you just got to create space, you know. Got to get guys to draw players away. And I mean, right there, they ran some very solid pick and roll offense. You just got to follow through on the layups there.
Bateman, no good this time. Rebound by Lewis, out to Vong. Vong going fast, he's across half court. Corner three, Shannon, bang! Get that train rolling. The three-point game has been going well.
So now,
Bateman working on George. Both Georges. There's a foul. Right now, we're seeing if Jesuit offense can do well, and they have been. Vong with a nice corner pass to Sharp with his three. We'll get and see if we can see the George twins and Dunn Lewis try and dominate with some of their physicality, while letting the two guards run around and put up jumpers.
we've seen a lot of similar names today.
It's really annoying. If I say George, you won't know who I'm talking about. I just realized there's no differentiation. Bateman, good on the free throw.
They have a lot of Davises, or Davi. We have a lot of George.
Yeah. The free throw. That's no good. To the right. Luke George with the rebound. Sharp going back. Sharp across midfield with no contest. Vong. Outside the arc, Dunn Lewis. Vong driving top of the key. Looking, going back, figuring out what to do. Driving, kick out. Sharp, loses it but gets it back. Sharp, moving, grooving, top. Back to Vong. In the corner. Vong, driving mid-range. No good, too far. Sharp with the rebound. Sharp looking in the corner. Out to Dunn Lewis. This has been a long possession. They're trying to figure out anything they can. Vong looking, making sure everyone knows what they're doing. Dunn Lewis driving under the rim. Loses it. And it's a loose ball. And Jesuit has it. It looks.
I'm gonna come back in here. Quickly went over there, got the injury report on Justin Thomas. Mr. Duan, he seemed pretty positive about him. Thomas was clenching his right thigh there. Might have tweaked on the way down. He got him some ice, got him some Gatorade. Looks like they brought him back in to the locker rooms. Hopefully he can return.
Yeah, I will say I feel very positive about this Jesuit offense without him. I know that was a long possession with no real movement, but they were able to get second chances, third chances. It will keep the ball moving and not forcing anything they don't have to.
Yeah, very solid rebounding there by Straight Jesuit, especially towards, especially on that last possession, you know, getting the second chances, making sure they take time off the clock. You know, sometimes you don't have to score instantly. You just got to take your time, find space, find lanes, and hit those lanes and make those shots.
Absolutely.
48-34, Foster with the lead. With a minute 49 left to go. Anything they can do here in the last push?
I think they just need to keep driving towards the paint. Now they have their three big rotation they're doing. That's shown well. They just have to keep doing that, and Len Vong and Shannon Cook, we've been seeing their bigs have been going out into the, going out to the arc. That's been opened up paint to drive. They need to capitalize on that.
Sort of fighting fire with water type situation.
Yeah.
Matthew Edwards comes into the game now for Straight Jesuit.
Jesuit inbound. Vong looking for anyone. Out to Payne George. George looking, bumping. Out to Dunn Lewis, out to Vong. Driving mid-range. In and out.
Oh, unlucky.
Foster gets the rebound. Out to the corner. Dunn Lewis on Luke George now. High and Jesuit ball.
Almost rebounded by Foster, but
couldn't quite hold on.
Yeah, couldn't quite hold on. Ball goes out of bounds. And now Straight Jesuit has another opportunity to get on a decent run.
Lewis to Vong. Now they're doing more of a three-quarter court press, one would say, but not fully. Edwards looking to Luke George. Back to Edwards. Edwards, mid-range.
And there we go. See, that's the type of shots you need to start making, especially if you want to get back on a decent run. This is 5th point on the night.
Absolutely, that was a great pick and roll there by them. That will get the movement. So, Luke George on the defense. Trying to split two. He can't get it. Rebound, Foster. Out to the corner. The three. No good. But the putback is. That man is tall. Edwards bringing it up.
Very
Dunn Lewis. He was tall. He was able to use his length to get in there. Luke George driving back to Payne George. The George brothers, they call them. Oh! That's as close to a dunk as you can get without dunking.
15 seconds.
Jesuit on some sort of a roll here. Crossover. Can't find anything he likes. Mid-range. Too short. Rebound. Not there, but there's a shooting foul. Gonna be 2 free throws.
4.8 seconds remaining.
It's a 12-point game right now. They're getting this score closer, and the court in the gym gets really quiet, I've noticed. Even when it's them shooting.
You can go for a golf commentary.
Very.
Shot is up and it is good.
We're very respectful here in the
Kareem
competition
makes the
gym
shot.
at Straight Jesuit. No.
Obviously. Now it's about to get hectic after this one because it's full range. We'll see if Jesuit can try a half-court heave if they get this rebound. Oh, it's Foster's rebound. They try to get it in. They can't. Another one. They can't. And that will do it.
3 words. Second chance points.
Absolutely.
Foster's dominated that today, and they show that they're grabbing 2 points where they really only should have gotten 1 if you're Jesuit.
Yeah.
That sentence was more than 3 words.
Okay. All right, guys.
Thomas Patterson, must-see TV.
We're going to take a break for a second, let y'all catch up with the music. We are back now. 8 minutes left in this game. Jesuit desperately trying to come back.
Caesar on the inbound.
Fires it in. Who has it? Patterson has it. He's had it all game. Vong on top of him. Passing inside. There's a little bit of inside movement. Out top, just get it. Tyler trying to find it. Back to Patterson. Vong on top of him. Vong, aggressive. He gets his open lane, and it's tipped. And a travel.
All right, so now here comes Matthew Edwards, bringing up the floor. 38-53. Edwards, guarded by number 20. Driving to the paint, has space, puts up a layup, it's off.
Foster has the ball now. They're looking. They're still getting pressed. Patterson driving quick. Escobar on him. In the corner, driving towards the paint. The mid-range, it's good.
What a shot. Jesuit will get the ball back now. Vong taking on the court. He's on a fast break. Can't outrun this Foster defense. Vong gets fouled. And the put up is no good, so he'll get 2 shots.
Very solid spin move there by Evan Vaughn to create space to drive to the paint.
I gotta say, I like him trying to beat him at his own game there. Fully ran, had Foster confused for a second. Just unfortunately weren't able to put it away, but he does get a shot at 2.
Gotta reach deep into your bag of tricks to come back. He's got both the highlighter colored socks and shoes.
It's really selling the vibe.
You gotta go full out, man. If you're wearing highlighter shoes, you gotta wear the socks alongside.
It's like committing to it, you know?
Yeah, I know what you
You
mean.
can't have to do it.
Vong hits his first free throw. It's his 3rd point of the
If you
game,
ever
and
wanna be-
Jesuit down 55-39.
If you ever want to be like Evan Vaughn, just find a pair of white socks and a highlighter.
And then, like, start hitting threes nonstop.
Yeah. So now Foster to inbound. Number 3, Patterson, brings it up the floor once again. Guarded by Matthew Edwards. Patterson passes it down to number 12 at the elbow. Guarded by Dunn Lewis to 22 at the other elbow. Patterson in the corner, wide open. Now at the wing, shoots at the 3. It's off and rebounded by number 22. Bateman puts it in.
Bateman gets the thing. Lewis back to Evan Vong. Vong bringing it up, gets to the arc, uncontested. Vong crossover. Oh, can't secure the pass. Escobar gets it. Knocks a man down. Hughes driving, back to Vong. The 3! Off the front rim. Rebounded. Dunn Lewis. There's a foul.
Huge play there. Both Tucker Shannon and Peyton George are lining up on the bench, looking to come in for Jesuit with 6:28 left, down 17.
Now Kate Payton joins them. Dutton Lewis going with the simple all-white look. You know, it's not as interesting as the highlighter look, but you know,
Clean, efficient,
clean.
gets it done.
Yeah.
No sign of Justin Thomas on the bench for Jesuit. Still running without its captain.
Evan Vaughn comes out for Peyton George, so we switch one highlighter colors for another.
Opportunity to cut the lead to 15.
And he missed it. 2-shot blocked. And up the court now. Jesuit 2-on-1 now. They're down, outnumbered here. Shannon with a great defensive stop, but it goes through.
Great effort by Shannon, but it still goes in. Now he brings it up the floor. Now Dunn Lewis at the top of the key, drives in. Payne George has room. Mid-range shot from the paint. It is in.
Good.
Edwards bringing it up. Quick game. Bateman has it. Driving towards the paint. Working on Hughes. 12 has it. Driving. Oh! Can't get the dunk. Rebound back to 21. 12 has it. Mid-range. Makes up for it.
Great shooting there. 43-61. Jesuit fast pace. Peyton lays it up and in. He's got 12 tonight.
Very solid layup there by Peyton George. But now Foster on the counterattack. Wide open in the corners. Number 23 for 3. He gets it.
Man, this is just the heavyweight battle right here. Edwards bringing it up. We're seeing it. Who has the best moves right now as Lewis is going. Out to George. George working on 21. Nice spin move. Contested, but can't
we
get
can't
it.
get it to fall. David up the court. Pass stolen by Shannon.
Now Shannon brings it up the court. Shannon driving to the corner is George. George down to Hughes in the paint. Driving, loses handle of the ball, gets it back. Under pressure, just puts up a shot. It's off. Rebounded by Edwards, who puts it up, and it's rebounded by number 22, Bateman.
Bateman has it working. Dunn Lewis on him. That was a rough sequence there. Short. Covering Patterson. Patterson gets the speed on him. And that's a foul.
Timeout.
I lied.
It's okay.
Where, you're not paying attention?
63-45, and it's been a blow-for-blow game, but Jesuit still yet to have that fast break they need.
But so far, it looks like they're making progress. You saw Peyton George there just kind of take over the offense for straight Jesuit. You need guys like him and hope like somebody else to step up like that in order to get right back in this game. And you're not completely out of it. You still got 4 minutes, but a lot of work to do.
Absolutely. You know, that was Evan Vong last game. He was able to get in and just really take over what it looks like Peyton George will be tonight. You need someone to get in there. Thomas is on the bench now, but still stretching out his hamstring.
We'll see if he can come back into the game. Alrighty. Amorosa making sure his guys are all set and ready to go here to come back out of this timeout strong.
6 seconds left in the timeout. 4:48. Jesuit, if they don't make a push now, they may never make it in time.
And one interesting thing is both teams have abandoned the full court press, it appears.
Maybe to hopefully save up stamina, make sure to... It's definitely allowed for a lot more points to be scored.
Jesuit resting 3 of their all-stars right now. Thomas on the bench alongside Vong and TDL. Pushing inside, pass, and Davis doesn't get it. He missed the inside.
Almost a highlight reel pass, but gets away from him a little bit. So now Shannon brings it up the floor. Shannon, guarded by Patterson. Shannon to Peyton. Peyton to George. George at the top of the key is Luke George, who gets the ball. And now Shannon at the top of the key. Guarded by Patterson. Nice move. Driving to the paint. Passes to the wing, and it looks like a travel will be called on Shannon, and it will be Foster's ball.
That's unfortunate. He had a nice move there. Lots of Paytons, lots of Georges. This is a confusing one. Out to Cash. Cash looking, he's gonna take it up. Quick pass to 23. 23 sizing up sharp. Back out to Davis. Patterson hasn't touched the ball this possession yet. Davis looking mid-range. In and out.
No good. George has it now. Luke passing up here. Matthews pushing. Jesuit, they need something. He's got Payne George in the corner, doesn't want him. He's going to go for himself, but he can't get it.
Just a little bit too hard off the glass. So now Bateman brings it up for Foster. He drives to the paint, lays it up. It's off. Foul called. And it looks like Foster will get that.
Yeah, that was a really nice move by Bateman there, that crossover on Luke George. The only problem is Luke George, when he went to make up for it, pushed him a little in the back, and that's a foul.
So now Bateman will head to the line. 45-63.
We're back to me. Golf commentators. It's a beautiful day outside. Shut us up.
It's actually not. It's gonna be first free throw is off.
The weather's really bad.
Yeah, it's actually really bad outside.
I think it's going to snow.
It actually might.
I really wanted to. No school Monday.
Shout out to any Jesuit students watching. Don't come here Monday, because you probably can't, to be honest with you.
And you feel really awkward.
Second free throw is up, and it is good.
Vong bringing it up the court. Now they're doing more half court or full court press. Luke George has it, driving. One to hit the pick and roll. He has Edwards, and he gets it in.
Beautiful sequence. Here we go up the court now. Trying to find room. Patterson, he's already around his first guy. Double team coming in. Lays one dude down. Beautiful reverse, and he finishes it.
Cam Patterson just putting on a clinic here tonight. And now Matthew Edwards brings it up the floor. 47-66.
Edwards has 7 points already on the night.
Edwards gets a screen from Luke George. Driving to the paint. Edwards has Patterson. Payton wide open at the top of the key. It's off for 3.
Rebound, Bateman. Looking for work. Patterson looking, sizing it up. Pump fakes, driving. He's sandwiched. He loses the ball, and there's a foul. I lied. There's another timeout.
You gotta stop lying, Eli.
Eli, you are
We gotta lie. We gotta look professional.
you are just such a liar. Eli.
I mean, my pants are about to catch. They're feeling pretty warm right now, man. It's a problem.
Yeah.
Well, 3 minutes left. Jesuits down by 19, and for a second there, it looked like they might be making the push they needed, but it has gone to heck and back. Not looking good for Jesuit. What are y'all's thoughts?
I mean, you're definitely not out of it, but like I said, you just gotta have a lot. You just need that guy to step up, and I mean, it's either gonna be Matthew Edwards or Payton George. So far, neither of them have really made the impact that you really need, but they're still making a good impact. Evan Vaughn's back in the game. You're really just kind of hoping that these guys can really take over on offense and hopefully get you right back in it.
Not only that, you need to slow down Patterson. He's been just driving all over this game. You find a way to slow him down now that he's back on the court.
I got a good John there. Maybe stop worrying about the other guy. Try to worry about your own. But we'll see how it works here.
So there we go.
Inbound. Patterson's got it, and Vong immediately pressing. They don't want him getting anything. It's going to leave an open land. Beautiful chemistry, but he misses the pass. Bateman's got it. Dunn Lewis on him. Outside. Davis, there's no way he hits it. He hits it.
Cash Davis is cash money from 3 tonight. 47-69. Vong brings it up. Driving to the paint. Tries to pass it. It's stolen.
Patterson has it. Fast break. Davis.
Oh, it was close.
You could tell he wanted it too. Oh, that's brutal. 71-47 Foster. Jesuit sputtering out right now. They gotta find some momentum. To George. Reset to Edwards. Edwards pass to George. It's pitched around and stolen.
And it's stolen again. Straight Jesuit has the ball. Dunn Lewis to Vong at the wing. Vong looking to pass it to Dunn Lewis. Back to Vong. Deep 3. It's off. Rebounded by Payton George. He puts it up. It's off. Rebounded by Foster.
Yeah, sticky rebound there. 15 checking out his neck. Patterson bringing it back up. Payton George sizing him up. Patterson shifty. Dancing around, gets it to Bateman. Bateman keeps it. Now to 15. Back to Bateman. Bateman just staying at the top of the key, figuring out where he's going to go with it. Ball stolen, but it's gone back. Patterson has it. Wide open at the arc. Mid-range. Green.
Foster has put it away. 73-47, only a minute 30 left. Let's see if Jesuit can do anything. Edwards pulling up. Looking around. Man's down. Vong sizing up, doesn't want it. To Vong again from the parking lot. Oh, he missed it. Luke George gets a rebound, and that's going to be a foul, I think, on Foster.
It was after the shot.
Quick jump over to the rules expert, Eli.
It was a foul after the shot.
All right, nice. Sorry.
You know,
I didn't hear you the first time. My bad.
sometimes you gotta make sure.
Yeah, no worries. Just making sure everyone at home heard.
Easy to get lost in the confusion of everything that is happening.
Very easy.
3 ones on the board for Jesuit as number 12 sums in. Solomon trying. Jesuit really looking for anything right now. And Bateman steps off. Let's see what Edwards has. Edwards. Outside, Luke George. Pushing in. Oh, and it's stolen.
It looks like a foul was called. Was there a foul called, Eli?
Eli.
Yes. I will say that was Cade Payton on there. And it will be a Jesuit inbound pass because it was a foul. You were correct, but it was not a shooting foul. So no free throw shots.
So now Shannon to inbound. Minute and 7 seconds remaining. 47-73. Jesuit is down.
What a day Davis and Bateman have had so far for this team. Patterson, the only All-Star left on the court.
Shannon. 2. Back to Shannon in the corner. Shannon driving, has nowhere to go. Shannon making some nice moves. And oh, it's stolen, but then number 21 for Straight Jesuit, Cade Payton got it back. He put it in and he got a foul.
Eli?
That was a shooting foul, and so now he has free throws.
I'm gonna keep testing you, don't worry. Stay on your game.
He better not be lying.
There's no
Ready?
way we would
Boom.
know, John.
Boom.
Payton's
Free throw.
Free throw is up and it is good. Cade Payton makes it 50 to 73.
Up, going up the court. Shifty, moving. Stepping back. Trying to get something inside, but he loses the ball. And that'll stay Foster's ball as Jesuit man hit it out.
47.7 seconds remain.
Down by 23. They would need close to a miracle to pull this one back.
Yep. It's raining threes. Get Tracy McGrady in here. So unfortunately, he's no longer a high school student. 20 looking at the arc. I'll go in, and it's in. Nice pass there to 13.
25-point lead. Jesuit needs a lot in a little amount of time. Do they have it in them? Topetti. Clock is still ticking. Shannon, his foot was on the line. It's not going to count.
And now number 21 for Foster will lead it up the court, just trying to take off as much clock as possible. A pass to number 20. And that is saved from going out of bounds by number 13. Oh, it's stolen by Escobar.
Escobar driving up, driving to the paint, fast break. Misses the layup, but it's rebounded by Payne. And there's a foul.
Payne will head to the line once again with 5.2 seconds remaining. I mean, overall, just a very physical game. And it looks like Straight Jesuit, barring some insanity,
Or scoreboard glitch.
will...
I would count that as insanity, Eli.
First free throw is good. It's 51 to 75.
I'd say right here, I think the biggest mistake, you mentioned physicality. I think that and just missed opportunities. I'd say now they've left about 20 points on the board. And also as
unfortunate.
And Jesuit keeps it off of a missed rebound by Foster. And while Foster's also left points on the board, that and an unfortunate injury to their star player has really kept them out of it.
So now Shannon inbounds it to Petty, to Escobar. Back to Shannon for 3 at the top of the key. It's off. Oh, it counts. It will go in, so he gets a buzzer beater, but it won't be enough. So, Straight Jesuit and Foster. Very physical game. Straight Jesuit has their second district loss of the season. They move down to 16-9. Meanwhile, for Foster, they move up to 16-7. A very physical game, a very great game. And overall, we are so happy to share it here with you all tonight. I'm John Cogan. I want to thank our producer, Thomas Carville, our cameraman, Stanley Vo, and Jaden Tran. I also want to thank my 2 buddies here with me, Eli Chabet and Luke Twardowski, for helping me call this game.
Thanks for having us, John.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, all righty. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see you all next time.